Hello! Are we live? Are we live? What's going on? Matt Liquori here. Let me make sure this is up and running. Yes, we are live. What's going on? Matt Liquori here. Liquori Fit Summer Challenge. Alright, we're doing a live Q&A. Let me bring this up on my computer. Make sure we're going. For some reason I can't see it. But we are going to go through portion control. I've got 3 portion control tips. Ultimately, it's going to come down to planning ahead, but we're going to go through it. I'm going to go through supplementation, a few different kinds of supplements, and staying motivated. We're going to talk about our why, okay? Oh, there I am. Watching myself in a live video on my computer. Nice. So, portion control. I see so many people, including myself, including everyone struggling with portion control. You know, even if we're doing good, this is something that we always got to work on. So we really got to make sure we're controlling what we eat when we're eating the right stuff, and especially when we're in a position that we have to make the right decision, it's going to come down to portion control a lot of the time. So don't skip meals. Tip number 1, don't skip meals. So when we're trying to lose weight, oftentimes we'll tell ourselves that, you know, we want to eat as little as possible, or say we want to skip a meal. How could that hurt our weight loss? Well, the likelihood of you overeating when you are starving is so much higher than if you're, you know, in general satisfied. I've said a lot of times that we're going to be hungry while we're trying to lose weight. We don't want to be starving, and we don't have to be starving. Don't skip meals. Keep yourself fueled. When we're really, really lacking the fuel and starving, that's when, you know, physiologically in our brain we're going to want to go to the comfort foods and want to eat bigger portions. So don't skip meals. Tip number 2, measure and weigh all food. I wrote all food because we want to do as much of our food as possible. All right? If we're on a meal plan, or if we're going through nutrition one day at a time, the more we measure and weigh our foods, the more we will succeed with nutrition and portion control, period, okay? If we weigh it out, if we measure it out, we are going to be very, very aware of how much our portion is, and then we're going to make the right decision most of the time, all right? We're putting ourselves in the position to succeed as much as possible. If we measure and weigh all of our food, we will be, all right? See, this one's tough, developing good eating out habits, okay? You know, this day and age, a lot of people are still going out when they are trying to lose weight, and that's completely fine. But just know that, you know, when we go out, we got to make even more of the right decisions. So here's one tip for developing good eating out habits. If we do some of these things over and over again, it'll get easier. And so, for example, right when we order, while we're out, ask for half of your food on your plate and half of your food to go already. Restaurants are absolutely diabolically good at over-serving, okay? Applebee's across the street is the best example, and I hate them the most for it. Their salads are the most calorie dense and high calorie menu item, all right? If we could go out every time we go out and ask for half of our food to go right from the start. Don't even let them bring it out to you. They'll bring it out to you if you can. You know, they'll give you 3 servings more than we should have. But we need to develop good eating out habits, whether that's going to, you know, if you draw a line, some restaurants you just can't go make the right decision. You need to put them on a list where you're just not going to go to them while you're trying to do this. All right? Don't put yourself in that position to fail, put yourself in the position to succeed. So we're going to have lists of places we probably shouldn't go, lists of places we should go. We can make the good decisions, has good options, has a great meal that you love that you can ask for 2 servings of, completely satisfied, okay? We need to develop good habits, and we have to put the effort forth when we go out, because when we go out, we'll put ourselves in a great position to make proactive, positive decisions that are going to bring us closer to our goal, but we're also going to put ourselves in the position to make mistakes, which is okay if we do. We got to keep moving forward either way, all right? Portion control is huge. Do we have any questions on portion control specifically? I was thinking about going through different portions of real food. show you what one portion of things look like. So I can do that in the future if we want. Let's talk about supplementation. There are so many supplements out there, and having worked at GNC twice and being involved with what I do for as long as I have, I can tell you about supplements. All right. So the main supplement that I would like you to be using consistently, if or not, is probably protein, and that has the most, in my opinion, the highest nutritional value because it does have calories, it does have protein, a macronutrient, high quality source of that protein. Now let me just tell you where using protein as a supplement can go wrong. We want to get about 1 to 2 scoops of really any protein in from whey protein. We don't want to get too much of our total protein for the day in from whey protein. So that doesn't mean having, a shake with every time you eat, or having more than 2 shakes per day. That's too much protein from whey protein. But protein is a good supplement. If you have 1 shake per day, you're going to up the amount of protein you're getting very easily, and it's a great on-the-go situation. We can add in fruit at home in a blender. Whey protein is a great supplement. So let's talk about BCAAs, branched-chain amino acids. That is mainly for recovery, and branched-chain amino acids are going to go into the category of supplements that I don't think you need, because how amino acids are the building blocks of protein. So basically, if we're making an effort to get protein in our diet, we are getting a lot of amino acids from our protein and from the food that we are eating. In fact, we're probably almost definitely getting enough amino acids and branched chain amino acids from our food, so we don't necessarily need to supplement these. All right, here are the positives about BCAAs. They do fuel your muscles if we're using them during or right after very, very intense exercise. While we're dieting and putting our body at that stress, it can help rebuild and recover to a degree. Also, they usually taste really good, so if you love the taste of one and you're drinking more water along with this, if we're doing it once per day, that's good, that's a positive. Also, supplements can act as a placebo, so if we are on a couple of supplements, including BCAAs, and we're drinking it every day during our workout, and we crush our workouts, and that's a factor in there, I'm not going to be mad at the BCAAs. I'm not going to tell you necessarily it would be a good thing to stop using them, but when we're looking at all the supplements we can buy, we want to look at the ones we need, and BCAAs, unless we are in a very specific need for amino acids, then we won't use them. Okay, pre-workout supplement. I've used pre-workout. I've recommended using pre-workout, but it is going to be a personal preference. So pre-workouts are often loaded with a ton of caffeine and stimulants, so some people don't react well to that before a workout. Some people do. That is going to be personal preference. I don't think pre-workout is necessary. Here's why. If we do like that caffeine pre-workout, we can have a cup of coffee and we can go a couple different routes. Pre-workout, if you like caffeine and you like a pre-workout that you like, good flavor, that placebo effect, you're going to crush your workout and you're crushing your workouts, then great. There's another kind of pre-workout that's going to be a non-stim, so no caffeine, no stimulants at all. That has a lot of vasodilators that is going to help rush blood to the muscles that we're working in our workout. All right, non-stim pre-workouts like that are also very good. I like them. Are they completely necessary? Maybe not. It's really personal preference with pre-workout. If you like it, if you are motivated and can raise the bar with pre-workouts, then I would say give them a try, but it's not going to be completely necessary. Okay. Some other supplements like multivitamin and individual supplements that we can get. A multivitamin is recommended. Again, not necessarily completely needed. If we are, going to the doctor and we know we have some kind of vitamin deficiency in general, or if we're getting older or we need vitamin D, anything. If we have any needs, that is the main cause to go get a supplement, okay, if you need something. So that's why I said at the beginning protein was one of the highest on the list, because it has a nutritional value. It's giving us one of the most important macronutrients. It's giving us calories, which is very important. If we are deficient in any vitamin at all, and we are aware or unaware, then we need to supplement it. And multivitamin or individual supplements are a great way to supplement something that we need. All right, we want to make sure we need it. We don't want to go around trying things that we don't need because we think that they will help. Ultimately, we know what will help. It's that consistent training, effort to nutrition, and consistency. Okay, supplements are really going to play a very small factor in our success. Again, if we really like one route with supplements and we feel like they help us and we're not doing anything negative, then by all means we're going to use supplements, okay? If you have any questions on which supplements you yourself should take, or if you think you're taking something that you want to ask me about, shoot me a message, because that's pretty important. We want to know what we're putting in our body. We want to get what we need, and we can go there. So, portion control, so important for what we're doing. Supplementation, kind of important, but good to know. Staying motivated. So we gotta stay motivated. I have been loving this summer challenge the last, 3 weeks. We've made a lot of progress across the board. Everyone's made a lot of progress. And I've seen last week a little bit, this week a little bit. A couple people starting to slow down a little bit, or taking 1 or 2 steps back, or having a bad day, a bad couple of days, and that happens. What we need to do is get right back on track. All we have to do is have a good meal, hit a good workout, and we are right back on track. All right, there's no mistake that we can't get right back on track. But in order to get back on track, we truly have to stay motivated. It's difficult to do, and Jason, I got 100 motivational quotes. Like one, only you can change your life. No one can do it. I got a ton of quotes, motivational quotes that we can use, but I want to talk about what those quotes are going to bring out of us, okay? Motivation is something I could give all day. I could do motivational Facebook videos every hour, but that's not going to get you to be motivated necessarily. What's going to get you motivated is going to be looking at your why, okay? Why can I stay so motivated doing what I do? It's 9:40 tonight and I'm motivated as hell, okay? It's because my why is that I really truly want to help people, and that makes it very easy. I look back on that when I need motivation, I'll motivate myself. You've got to motivate yourself. One of the reasons that I say it all the time, I probably told you once or twice, I want to be the healthiest version of myself for my future family that doesn't even exist, okay? That's part of my why. I got a huge why for myself, and it's something that you have to formulate for yourself. Why are you doing this? What's important to you that being healthy is going to make a major impact on? Losing weight, so many things, but we need to look at this why, okay? Why are you doing this? If this is a hard question to answer, you need to look deep at yourself and ask yourself why. Think it through. If you know your why, I would highly recommend writing it down and keeping it in a secret place that you share with someone that you've decided to share with. Anyone you're living with at home, I would recommend sharing it with. This is, a little bit bigger than your goal, your why. Okay, this is sitting above. This is guiding our goals. This is guiding our planning and our hard work. This why. So come up with your why, and whenever we need motivation, I can motivate you, and I can also tell you to look at your why. I need you to be able to, when you need it most, no one's going to be around when you need it most, but when you need it most, you need to motivate yourself. You need to look at your why, okay? Know your why. Kathy is in this. You may have already mentioned this, but would you already swap out your meal with a protein shake? Yeah, so I'm looking at these comments. Nicola, so would you ever suggest to swap out a meal with a protein shake? Only if you have to. you know, if you have a plan where you've got a meal in mind, if we're not going to be able to have that meal, or if we need to switch it to a protein shake, that could be, you know, an option for our day. But, you know, if we do that, we don't want to also have a shake in the morning and a shake after work, because then we're just loading up this protein that's coming from the same source, and we don't want that. So we can switch out a meal with a protein shake if we have to. You got to think about what is going to overall be best for your day. Do what you got to do for your day and move on. If you got to swap out a meal for a protein shake, that sounds like a pretty good choice. So, good. Know your why. Kathy, it's so important. The why fuels everything. Everything that we do. Natural living, essential oils. Let me know if you want any essential oils. I'm usually firing up peppermint in here, tangerine, and put some peppermint under the roof of my mouth before I work out. There's your essential oils plug. Let me know if you have any questions on essential oils. So, if we don't have any more questions in this thread, I want to tell you that I am proud of everybody in the Liquori Fit Sober Challenge. We are killing it. We are coming up to, you know, we're not even at a third of the way there, okay? So, this is where we got to dig deep. You know, we're going to be addressing our halfway point in about 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm excited to do that. I want you to be excited about that as well, okay? Let's really keep pushing to push ourselves to do all of the things that we have to do. I know there's a lot. I know sometimes it does seem overwhelming, but we can do it, and we will do it together, all right? Let me know if you have any questions for the next Q&A, because I'm going to be trying to do these roughly once a week. Shoot me a message if you have anything you want me to answer for you right now. I'll see you in your next training session or at boot camp. Have a great night. Stay fit. Thanks for watching.